That matter transforms is one of the basic principles of contemporary physics. ZANINI has always borne this very much in mind. Since its outset, ZANINI has known that a job well done is the basis for any successful company. It knows that with a job well done, a way of doing things is built, and an optimal way of doing things becomes tradition. Work and tradition have been the pillar of the over 40 years of business experience. Values, like the great universal principles of mechanics and physics, do not change but adapt and improve. Like cars which, despite the fact that their fundamental principle remains valid because of the complexity nowadays of all their components, have made this ingenuity of mechanics become a fundamental part of the evolution of man. This is the story of ZANINI Auto Group, a family company 100% dedicated to the car which, with the values of tradition, work, and finding a business opportunity, began with the healthy ambition of being number one. A customer. Any customer anywhere in the world is looking, first of all, for the company which will be serving it, to be based on solid foundations. Nowadays in the motor industry, planning takes great account of the strength of the suppliers and their business solvency. Training at ZANINI is permanent to assure a prepared and ambitious team. We presently have factories in Europe, in Spain and France, and in Latin America, in Mexico and Brazil. ZANINI Auto Group has its heart and motor manufacturing complex in Parets del Vallès. And there are also the facilities at Olérdola and Epila, its mold manufacturing unit and its finishing unit. Together with the technical center in Spain, we have technical sales offices in Germany, France, the UK, Mexico, the USA, and Brazil, and implementation projects in Central Eastern Europe and the Asia-Pacific region. ZANINI is currently the European leader in plastic wheel trims. We are aiming to be world leaders very shortly. In the offices where ZANINI's industrial complexity is managed and where the decisions affecting the company's development are taken, ZANINI produces strategic 5-year plans as it considers globalization, design, and innovation as a basic concept. Within this framework, the customer finds the desire to be served on an integral basis. With this project, the customer needs to stop in second place in the Technical Research and Development Center. When the first CAD systems started in this industry, the technical directors glimpsed that the future would be more brilliant. ZANINI is a company with a high level of corporate computer culture. Its products and their design go through an exhaustive process of technical development in simulation and processes of industrialization, which are some of the most advanced in the world. The online CAD networks with our customers enable us to talk in any language, guaranteeing an immediate response to the evolutionary needs of the customer's projects. This ability to influence the design is due to another feature of the corporate culture. Integral design is essential. Finally, the customer must settle into the manufacturing engineering office, where the entire production process is determined, optimizing resources and assisting results. The strategic aim is to cut the development of any new wheel cover project down to 3.5 months. Matter, as a universal principle of physics, like energy, transforms. And it is in this transformation that the production process at ZANINI displays its excellence. The strict control of the raw material from its arrival in the dispensing silos to the continuous checking of its quality standards leads to a raw material which results in the excellence of the product. The molds have always defined the quality of the product. Caring for them continues to be just as strict. However, in the injection processes, technology has moved forward a great deal. The conventional injectors can inject a wide range of products, from small parts injected in 150-ton machines to parts suitable for 1,300-ton machines. All this is computer controlled from the Kaskop Center. ZANINI's machinery is constantly being renewed and has a high level of automation of all tasks. There are presently over 50 injection machines operating, injectors with a fast mold-changing system, and injectors with a robot for ring insertion in the wheel trims are the safest and the most modern on the market. Once the part has been injected, the complex finishing process begins. Preparing the paint is a fundamental process that ZANINI has cared for from the beginning, starting with manufacturing our own paints, which we use in one-coat and two-coat paintwork. Our facilities are a model of design in the distribution of the different colors and finishes to all the paint and clear coat machines. We have modern installations for painting wheel trims. ZANINI is a specialist company in mid-size trims, the same color as the bodywork, and it has its own paint application technologies. The technology for recovery of excess paints and varnishes in the paint furnaces takes place via a process of separation of sludges, which complies with the most rigorous environmental care standards. ZANINI also has automatic chrome plating installations, ABS and PA, through a long-time partnership, as well as in-house ultrasound welding, hot melt, hot stamping, silk screen printing, vacuum metallization, and all the finishing processes in general. Once the product is finished in terms of its industrial process, final inspection and packaging follow on. Quality assurance is exhaustive. Apart from subjecting the parts to all the controls stipulated by the customer, the work is kept up by a complex system of rotary controls which minimize the percentage of errors. The quality standards we have been awarded assure the quality of the product, service, and environment. Packaging and distribution for the different customers is effected on an orderly, constant basis. Transfer to the warehouses is made with the strictest care. ZANINI Auto Group is a dynamic industry determined to maintain its leadership. The current diversification of the product range is due to a company philosophy and a determination to improve both the in-house and the outside image of the way of doing business that ZANINI considers its own, yet exportable to other expanding markets. The wheel trim with its variants is the star of ZANINI Auto Group, serving nearly all motor manufacturers in the world. Prestigious brands habitually use ZANINI's service, and in turn, ZANINI feels a part of some of the most innovative design achievements. We have earned international customer acknowledgements, and we are also Optima supplier for Renault. When a company is doing what it plans, and when people are forming a winning team, what challenges are left? To create and to transform these would not be enough. When a company like ZANINI shows what it has been, what it is, and what it will be, it is left with only one road: to meet all its potential customers, and as far as this is concerned, the future is on our side. ZANINI, your wheel trim partner.